guys, so it's International Women's Day today and it is also the release date of Captain Marvel, and I am so excited. If I have a review up by the time that this is uploaded, I will link it down below, but I'm not quite sure at the moment. But what I want to talk about right now is my favourite moments with female superheroes in the MCU, because I feel like we talk a lot about the big male moments and the big team up moments, but we don't celebrate the moments where it's just pure girl power. So today I thought I would share with you my top 5 female superhero moments of the MCU. First moment I have to mention is Peggy Carter's I Know My Value from her TV show. I've loved Peggy ever since she turned up in the MCU. I've absolutely adored her. She is currently my favourite female character of the MCU. Currently, I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet, so I can't speak for Captain Marvel at the moment, but there's a chance she's going to take over. But right now, it's currently Peggy, and for me, Peggy has always been about girl power and defying the odds, especially considering she's set in the 1950s, where women were only seen as secretaries and housewives if they were lucky. So when Peggy, after saving the world, isn't giving the credit and Susan wants to make sure she gets the credit, Peggy turns around and says, I know my value, anybody else's opinion doesn't matter. And I feel like that's such a powerful moment in telling young girls watching the show that it doesn't matter if men think that you aren't capable of anything, because as long as you know your value, that's all that matters, and that is all you need, is knowing your value, and you can do anything you want. Also, with this moment, it's also extra special to me, if I'm allowed to brag for a moment, because I met Hayley Atwell and got this picture signed at Comic-Con in 2017. And while I was trying desperately not to cry, she wrote on this picture, know your value. And I hadn't even mentioned the fact that I loved that moment as much as I did. I could barely talk, and she said that I was sweet, which nearly had me crying my eyes out with absolute pure joy, because Peggy and Hayley are absolute heroes to me. But she wrote that on that picture, which makes that line even more special to me personally, because it's now written on there and it represents now the moment I met her, and it's just a really special moment to me. To be honest, it's just a really special moment. Next is from Infinity War, and it's the classic she's not alone moment, where it looks like Scarlet Witch is going to be killed by one of the children of Thanos, and the child of Thanos, whose name I've completely forgotten, is trying to kill her and says, you're gonna die alone. And then you just hear Natasha go, she's not alone, and her and Okoye save her, which was a beautiful moment in the MCU. We usually see women teaming up with men in the MCU, but in this moment it was women teaming up with women and protecting women, and it was awesome. I love that moment. It was also very, very stressful, because I thought Scarlet Witch was going to die and I was not here for that. So when Okoye and Black Widow comes in to actually save her, beautiful moment. I breathed a sigh of relief and then went, yes, girl power, give me A-Force. And I still wanted the A-Force movie, I'm not going to lie. Next is Scarlet Witch becoming an Avenger, because I feel like this moment was such a powerful moment, because she'd gone from being so scared and feeling so guilty for everything that she'd done to actually stepping out of that door and becoming an Avenger. She owned her mistakes and decided to rectify them in the most badass way possible. And watching her come out that door, powers blazing, killing Ultrons left, right and centre in the most powerful way possible, was an experience for my teenage self. It was very much an experience, and I think it was like the first time we saw a female Avenger like really stepping into her own, because obviously we've seen Black Widow kick ass multiple times, but with Scarlet Witch it was a female superhero with powers, which was amazing. It was the first time we'd seen it happen and I adored it. Next is Skye becoming Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, there's always that mystery around Skye in the first couple of seasons where you're going, really, who is she? So when you see her with the Terrigen Crystal and she gets all rocky, basically, and you go, oh god, she's dead. She's actually dead. Her and Trip are dead, and then all of a sudden it blasts off and she hasn't physically changed, but you're like, oh my god, she's got powers. She's an Inhuman. I got so excited watching that. I was just like, oh my god, superhero. There's a superhero in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Powers, oh my god. I freaked out, even though I knew it was coming, because obviously the UK and the US have different air dates, so I had already seen all the GIFs and everything, so I knew it was going to be fine. That moment was still so powerful, and to finally go, oh my god, she's a superhero, she's Quake, was amazing, and I haven't stopped loving Quake and Daisy Johnson ever since. Also, I have to mention for Wakanda without question, because I feel like this moment was such a pivotal moment, not just in Black Panther itself, but in the MCU as a whole. It actually showed a woman putting her country and her loyalty to her country above her husband, her partner, or whatever. She put her priorities and her love for her country above the man she loved, which is absolutely revolutionary. We rarely see it in any sort of film where a woman chooses something else over a man, and to have it in this film was just a beautiful moment, and to have her and the rest of the Dora like holding down against all of the men trying to fight them, beautiful moment, and then watching them all go, oh god, Okoye's here, drop all the weapons. Power moment, absolute power moment. Loved it. And even though that is my top 5, I do have one honorary mention, and that is the smile moment in Jessica Jones, because while I am the biggest David Tennant fan you will ever see, and have been ever since the 10th Doctor turned up, I loved the moment where Jessica finally got her revenge on Kilgrave, because you were so scared the whole time that she was going to end up back under his control and end up in that awful, awful, abusive place again, that when she actually broke free of his powers, told him to smile, which was using his own powers against him, and then snapping his neck like she did, was just a complete power moment. It was such a powerful moment for the MCU, and seeing a woman stand up to her abuser in the only way she knew how and finally get her justice was just such a powerful moment. And what made it even more powerful is her I love you to Trish, because it proves how much she loves Trish and how powerful their friendship is in that first season. And it was just this moment of getting revenge on your abuser, standing up for yourself, and female friendship. It was a trifecta of woman power, and it is my favourite moment of any Netflix TV show apart from the season 3 Daredevil hallway scene ever. I love it so much. Even though it causes the fictional death of one of my favourite actors ever, I love it. I actually cheered out loud when it happened. I literally cheered out loud when it happened, and I haven't done that in years for anything. It was glorious. And that is the top 5 with an honorary mention of my favourite female superhero moments of the MCU. There could be so many more that I can mention, but quite frankly, if I did, I'd be here all day and I would miss watching Captain Marvel at midnight. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below with your favourite moments of the MCU with female superheroes, because I want to spread that love around. I'll also leave a link down below to all of my social media if you want to check it out. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here and over here with the link to my previous video. But until next time, guys, bye!